Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current posts, trends, and forecast of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless, eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. The channel continues to grow. Remember, 2K subs just around the corner, a fourth lucky bonus winners winning one of these, and then 3 of you guys are going to be winning 3 TCG player gift cards. So all you got to do is make sure you subscribe. One click, you're in, man. Click that all button. It really does help out the channel. That's all good and well, but show me the cards, Jay. Today we're going to be talking about side deck cards, guys. You know, it's always good to know what side deck cards people are using the most right now for the current format. Maybe, you know, 2 or 3, a couple of cards that you should be keeping in mind and things of that nature. Hey, look at that, man. The best card is Street of Battle City for Advanced Edison, man. A lot of people like Edison format, including myself. But yeah, we'll have to make a video about that coming soon. But yeah, hey, Antispell Fragrance, guys. Here you have Antispell Fragrance. This card it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see these prices because there's been many ultra rare printings as of late. So you have cheap budget anti-spell fragrance. I could see all copies of these one day being at over $1 billion. You have the rare here. The rares, they're cheap, you know, and then the ultras, they're about 75 cents, under $1 billion. Guys, this is the time. If there was ever a time that you wanted a card like anti-spell fragrance, don't take these prices for granted. Don't be like, oh, they're cheap, plenty of printings, I don't need it right now, or this, that, and the other. No, it doesn't hurt to get your playset at the very bare minimum, and you know, maybe even an extra playset if you want to trade or this or that or the other, or an RO9, guys. The rule of 9: 3 to play, 3 to trade, and 3 to sell. It can't get any better than that. Really like all these anti-spells, and I would just come either the Duel Devastator one, or I mean, that's 210 listings though. Honestly, the Battles of Legend Life's Revenge, I mean, we are getting a chapter 1 reprint. Will it include this card? Who knows, right? So the Mama is like that perfect balance right there. That's the one that I have and that I would be focusing on. Just, you know, cards like that, they're just beautiful. Then we move on to Dimensional Barrier. What a card, guys. A card that we find ourselves talking about, you know, here and there in our market watches. Why? Because this is a card that always likes to cycle in and out of the meta. Sometimes people don't care. No one uses this card. This, that, and the other, but there's other times that this card is heavily used in the meta, especially as a side deck card going first. You want to stop. This card stops everything but links. Okay, so you excuse me, you have the commons here, 3 common printings, then you have the ultras. Excuse me, and then you have the secret rares and the first at OG prints, guys. All of these versions, they're relatively cheap, you know, for prices that they have been in the past. So a 2 billion ultra rare holographic D barrier, not bad. I'm not keeping in mind if this is coming in the, feels like every card is coming in the 25th rarity collection, you know. So if it is, you know, I just forget here and there, then I would shy away from like literally investing into it. But, you know, to have a playset for myself, that's, you can't go wrong with D barrier, and people are starting to use it more and more. So I, you know, expect this card. Let's see the demand. Look at that demand. If you can see here, used to be $1.50 billion, and now as you can see is, you know, if you clean this up janitor style real quick, we can see this a couple of deals, but it's quickly an over $2.20 card for the most part, with the Walls of China here, 65 listings. So yeah, if you, hey, ultra rare holographic, looks clean cut, fresh off the press, just like the channel. Great card to keep in mind. Now, evenly, I do think, you know, that it was confirmed obviously for the 25th rarity collection. So again, I have a bunch of super rares and ultra rares. I unloaded all of my copies back into the markets, but I kept at least a playset for myself, obviously, you know, and the one that I kept was the Mama ultra rares right here, just to have access to the card. But other than that, I mean, the card is readily available for the most part. You know, all prints are holographics, but again, getting more printings obviously in the 25th rarity collection. So as an investment, I'm personally shying away from this card. But again, if you need a playset of a meta defining, a meta side deck staple going second, you're definitely going to want to ensure that you have access to a card like this. Then we move on to Summon Limit, another card going first. I mean, Floodgates, they're just broken, man. They're really, really good, you know, and they're strong cards in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course, you have commons here, a rare, and then the ultra rare max rarity print from Battles of Legend, Heroes Revenge. This card used to be double digis, and as you can see today, is essentially a 3 Billy card. So the card is down 3x. I mean, it's getting a reprint. Where? I mean, Battles of Legend, Heroes Revenge, probably in the chapter 1 is getting a reprint, and maybe in the 25th rare. So I mean, you can obviously see down 3x. For a card to go down 3x in a couple of weeks like that, you know, reprint is looming, you know, for this card. And yeah, 57 listings, still not as easy to get, but yeah, it's a 3 to 4 Billy card, not bad. And then you have the more budget options to make sure that you get access to a floodgate, a great side deck card going first to literally limit your opponent from summoning. Only 2 summons per turn, man, that's harsh. And then we have Harpies Feather Duster, another side deck card that is at 1 currently in the TCG advanced format. You know, I really like the Mama alternate art reprint. And yeah, I mean, you have a bunch of Harpies Feather Duster, you have the super rares here and the secrets and things of that nature. So, you know, a lot going on for Harpies Feather Dust, and then you have the higher end rarities, but not bad. You know, it's pretty nice to have access to holographic prints of Harpies Feather Duster, just an iconic nostalgic card that you can use today at 1, even in the TCG, and it's a broken card, you know, so definitely one to keep your eye out for. But again, the Mama reprint alternate art, you can see card was just a hair under 2 Billies, and now at least on the charts is spiking up a whole $1, you know, going parabolic there as of late. As we can see here, you can find, I mean, that's a 0%er, you know, you have a deal here and there, but really it's a 3 Billy card. So that's right, man, card is spiking up a whole $1 from 2 to 3 bills, man. You know, I have me an R9 of this card, plus the one that I use, because it's just beautiful. From Mama, everyone forgot about this set. I definitely need to go back one of these days and do a market watch on that set. Then we have Ghostbound and Haunted Mansion from the 2022 Megatons. Everyone's focusing on the 2023 tins, and you know, deservedly so. A lot of great reprints coming, but don't forget about cards like Ghostbound, Haunted Mansion. Again, I mean, I understand that some of these cards are coming in the 25th rarity collection, but after that big massive set comes out, everyone invests, buys, sells, whatever they're gonna do, right? And then heading into 2024, once the 25th rarity collection dries up and cards like these are hard to get, then even these prismatic secrets, I think they'll have good value, but that's in the long term. You know what I mean? Patience wins this game. You come in, buy this card at around 2 to 3 Billies, and you live to fight another day. A lot of Walls of China there, a lot of, you know, a lot of copies, but it's still a great side deck card. Some people side 2 or 3 of these, you know, as that hand trap to hit the grave. Then you have Lightning Storm. What a card. It does have other printings here, the Starlight, and, you know, but man, TCG player. But honestly, more on the budget side. Again, I think this is another one that's coming in the 25th, but as a side deck card, currently at 2 in the TCG, I would just, this is the one that I own, guys. I just own my 2 copies for now. The card continues the downtrend since the Banlist came out and hit this to 2. As you can see, it's an 8 Billy card. Still holding, I mean, that's 6, almost 700 copies. That's insanity. But I mean, as you can see here, card is still holding its value at 8s. I wouldn't have any extras of these. I had an extra place. I got rid of it when the 25th was announced. But hey, a great card. I have access to it. Going second, just broken card, and it lets you choose based on your needs in that current situation. Very, very good card. Then you have Book of Eclipse, man. This card is running rampant in the TCG meta. Some people are maining this card, but other people are just siding it in going second just to deal with boards, you know, break some boards. And yeah, I mean, this secret rare max rarity print has basically put sell pressure on all other copies. The super rares, they were up there in price, and the ultra rares as the previous max rarity as well. But all in all, there's only 7 printings of this card. You have the super and the ultra, but the max rarity secrets, as we showed recently, it has been having that spike as of late. You know, as you can see, if you click verified sellers here, look, this card, it's a 2 Billy card already. 2 Billy card. Insane. You have a deal here and there, but it's essentially 2 Billies when the card was 63 cents, as we discussed the other day. That card, great side deck card, guys. That's why it's going up. Guys, don't forget, link in the description down below. You know, you can find our centralized resources, short form content, the Discord, one big happy family over there. Don't forget, shout out to Semi Limited Podcast, man. Right here, you can click here episode 0030 mega packed megatons featuring fresh off the press, man. Make sure you guys listen in. I had a blast there, a couple of days ago. They had me on, and it was fun, man. If you haven't listened in, is that fresh off the press episode. And again, we have the previous ones here as well, but make sure you listen in to the latest and greatest. They always do a great job over there. I had a blast, man. I couldn't stop laughing. Make sure you guys check it out. And then Haver as well had me on. Great episode there as well. And then our very own podcast, episode 2, still working back in the lab. Stay tuned for that. Click play. You won't regret it. Guys, don't forget, subscribe. Half of you guys, come on now. Click right there. Really does help out the channel. Click the all. Stay tuned for podcast episode releases. Live stream announcements for whenever we're able to come back to live streaming, and also giveaways, guys. Like we said, look at this shiny product. Shiny, beautiful product, guys. Hey, there's no better way than to win that than to celebrate the 25th anniversary than to actually win one of these yourself. It's easy. All you gotta do is be subscribed. Make sure you join our Discord so that I can discuss how to ship out an address information, sensitive information with the winner. That's all you gotta do to participate. It can't get any easier than that, guys. Destroy the like button, as it really does help out the channel, and none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Continue with the market watch. Jay, here we have Book of Moon, guys. This is another one alongside Book of Eclipse that is making moves in the markets, guys. Right now, people making moves. There are people siding this card. Again, same deal, going second, maybe breaking some boards and things of that nature. So very, very good card. Spot removal on a 1/1 basis, maybe to a bait, a negate, an omni negate, things of that nature. A lot of people are using this card. Wow, look at the ultimate rare. I guess it's spiking. I only own one of these from my GOAT format. My GOAT deck. I have a playset of Turbo Pack. Let's check how those are doing. You have the OG DTs, then the new DTs. You have the Speed Duel Secrets. You have so much going on for this card. It's crazy, man. So many, different rarities that you can choose from. And yeah, look, even the Speed Duel Secrets, I like this. I like to see this downtrend off the highs of 11 billies. Used to be 2 to 3 shekels. Now, look at that retracement. Clear retracement back down to the main consolidation here. I expect the second leg up at one point. So right now, if you ever needed this card, I believe now at a 50% decrease from the all-time highs is a great time to get in before that second leg up. We have the ultimate rares. Wow, spiking in value. It used to be 60 billies. First spike, all-time high. Then retracement back down to the mean, and now we're having that second leg up, the second leg up mythology that we always are talking about here on the channel. Just human emotions, man. Human emotions. Now this card is at 130s. Yo, if this thing reaches like 200 billion, you know what I mean? I got these for like cities, 60 bills, this thing becomes 200. I think I'm gonna have to play the Speed Duel Secret in my GOAT. I'll be like, yo, I'll get this when this thing comes back down to double digits. You know what I mean? But let's see. Right now, the card looks clean, man. I can't lie. It looks mint. It does, man. Fresh off the press, just like the channel. So I can't blame people for trying, coming in, to get this one. And then, the Turbo Pack has been steady, around the 20 bill mark. And as we can see, still around there, but not too many listings, man. I have a play set of these. So I'm a happy camper. Only 7 listings, as you can see here. It's 21s, quickly goes up to 25s, and then it gets bought out. Only 1 page here. The demand is not going that crazy as of late, but I bought these at like 15, so I think so, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm already up 5-6 shekels, but I'm waiting, on for the demand to continue come in. Hopefully even gets bought out, and then we can sell into the markets. Then we have Nibiru, the Primal Being, another great side deck card, to make sure you guys have access to. Again, 25th rarity reprint coming. You don't want to dig in and go crazy and invest into these cards right now, in my humble opinion. But what you can do is ensure that you at least have your place. Honestly, if I would have these ultras, I would sell these and just get the prismatics, literally, because right now they're 5s, and this is like 75 cents, a buck more. Like, these prismatics still look beautiful. The playset that I have is of this exact card. I love it. While we get the 25th rarity reprints, then we'll dig into that. But in the meantime, just have access to a playset in case you need to side deck, like a lot of people are doing. Cosmic Cyclone is another side deck card going around. Again, this is good. Very good card, and right now at 60 billies or whatever, yo, that's cheap for the ultimate rare. The speed duel secrets, these are the ones that I own. They look beautiful. You have the OG secrets and the megatons and the CR and the ultra, so a lot of holographic opportunities, you know, to get this card out there. And then a lot of budget commons as well, so readily available. But if you want the higher end, make sure that you keep these cards in mind. You know, again, a lot of people side them at 2, you know, just to have some back row removal on top of the Harpy Feather Duster. That's what I do myself as well, and I really do like this card. Let's just check the ultimate rare. You know, as of late, you see it's been dumping back into the markets, making new all-time lows at 73 bills. This is great. This is great. This card used to be like 20 to 25 bucks when it came out. I remember. That's insane. No one cared about it, and then wow, it's crazy, guys. Then we have Kurikara Divine Carne. We had the initial spike, retracement back down to the mean, and now this consolidation here. Everyone's waiting to see if we're gonna get this as an ultra rare in the 2023 megatons. That's what everyone's waiting for, you know, because if we're not, I expect that second leg up on this card, easily piercing the $60 previous all-time high into probably 70 75s at the bare minimum. You know, if it does get the ultra rare treatment, then this 40 billy card is gonna be under 20s in no time with a 50% shave off, half off, you know. Excuse me, 50% discount for this card. So yeah, 32 listings. As you can see here, the demand is still here. People are buying this. Definitely those people that want to side deck this card, but keep it in mind. Then Spooky Dogwood, Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. This is one that I think is getting another reprint in Valiant Smashers, if I'm not mistaken. So it has a lot of different printings. Honestly, this is the one that I own, the alternate art ultra rare from Duel Devastator. It's budget, it's cheap. I like the different, you know, the alternate art. Honestly, if it's not this one, then I would have the Lost Art promotion. That one looks beautiful as well, and it's not as easy to get. And now with the Valiant Smasher reprint announced, even the secret rares are dumping down in price. You know, as you can see here, look at that curvature, just dumping down in price. Card used to be worth 30 billies, and as we can see here, we cleaned this up really quick. We can see the card is $7 for an unlim, and the first eds are almost at single digits. So the card is getting hit hard now with the reprint coming in Valiant Smashers. But some people are side decking this, you know, going into time, into game 3. You know, they want to make sure that they can take advantage of having more life points and things of that nature. So that's always a strategy to win those tough game 3s. Obviously, at a 1 of right now, you know, you can't go wrong with, excuse me, Called by the Grave. This is definitely, some people are maining this, but other people are siding their 1 copy, just, you know, in case maybe if they're going second, they don't want to get Ash or Hand Trap, things of that nature. Just a great card to have access to. You know, a couple of printings here and there, commons easily to get. You know, but the ultra, the super are around 2s, and the ultras around 4s, and then you have the prismatic secret. This is where it's at 8 billies. Is not bad at all, guys. It's not bad. It is not bad. Well, if you clean this up, is actually what? It's almost 9 billies for this. And if this gets off to 2 or 3 in the ban list, bro, this card would easily be a $15 to $20 quick. You know what I mean? Maybe even 25s. But yeah, a 1 of, no reason not to have your prismatic. It looks beautiful. It looks fresh off the press, just like the channel. Then we have Dark Ruler No More. This card is another target that you know, it's coming in the 25th rarity collection. So Konami went hard on side deck cards for that 25th rarity collection. And then obviously you have, you know, commons and ultra, same deal. I would just be coming here. The card is getting cheaper because everyone expects reprints. Look at that 9 billy card the other day, just making a new all-time low, guys. Of course it would. I mean, it's getting reprinted soon, so what do you expect? This is a 5 billy card right here. Honestly, that's not bad, a playset to pick up just to have access to the card. But any extras I would be getting rid of as soon as possible. Then we have Twin Twisters. I wanted to talk about this card. I believe this is a great side deck card that hasn't seen play or meta play in forever. This has definitely cycled out of the meta, but you know, it's great. It's a great back row removable, you know, target, and some decks benefit off pitching a card, so you just never know. You know, the secret rares have been going down. You have holographic supers and ultras and things of that nature, so make sure you keep this card in mind. Look at this dump on this card. Just continues the downtrend for the last couple of months. And as you can see, used to be a 5-6 Billy card. Now is down. Let's see, that's $1 billion some change. Let me see, to $2.20. That's crazy, guys. That is insane. The card is here. Quickly goes up to $2.50. So still, it's been dumping hard. I would at least have a place. I have a place that I'm exposed to the card, but that's it. But at these prices, you never know when Twin Twister can make a comeback into the meta and just pop off. So look at these ultimate rares, yo. That's crazy. This card was what? This card used to be worth 87 billies, almost triple digits. And as we can see here, 52 listings, over 50 listings, a 31 wall of China at that 39 billy level. That is insane. This is readily available, but these ultimate rares, again, from OTS Tournament Pack 12, they look beautiful. So as a very long-term investment, that doesn't sound bad, you know, to my ears. It's like music to my ears, man. And then the last card, Solemn Judgment. Some people are citing this at 3. When they go first, they want to make sure they have access to this broken counter trap, one of the most broken cards in Yu-Gi-Oh history. And yeah, you have the ultimate rare option here that we're going to discuss. I personally play the ghost rares. They just look beautiful. You have the CRs at 38s. And after that, you have other printings and things. The secret rares look beautiful. At 10s, that's not bad. And then you have a Lost Art, Ultra, and then the latest Super. But yeah, man, OTs, look at that dump, guys. OT straight downtrend for the last year. Used to be $115 card. Now you can get it for essentially 85 billies. Wow, what a dump. And then obviously you have the ghost rares. I personally play a play set of this in my side deck as well. You know, this card is 38 billies. I love this card, single digit listings. It just looks beautiful. I'm not surprised to see just one page. Of course, you have a couple of this wall of China here with 18 copies for this ghost rare, but I like this card. I mean, look, the demand, smart people coming in. I mean, modernly played though, not really, but near mints, smart, man. This ghost rare, of course, I don't really like gold ghost rares as much as the, you know, like original ghosts and things of that nature, but I make it like they still look clean, man. I love my Judgments ghost rare, and I wouldn't change them for any other rarity. Maybe ultimate rare, maybe, but not to pay double the price. So I'm good with that, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's content, man. Hopefully you guys had a blast. 2K is just around the corner. Stay tuned for the giveaway. You know, it's here, man. I can smell it. 2K is crazy that the channel is gonna reach that mark, you know, almost 6 months in, and that was the goal. And then by 1 year, you know, we want to guarantee, you know, ensure that 3K and just keep stepping up, man. Just keep getting our content out to the Yu-Gi-Oh community, to the Yu-Gi-Oh masses, so that I can keep touching, you know, lives, positively impacting lives with my content, entertainment, and then investment value, you know, to make sure that people are making money, saving money. That's what we're here for, you know, to make sure that we can help the average Joe become a Yu-Gi-Oh investor as well. Guys, if you made it this far out into the video, you guys are the straight MVPs, man. Thanks for all you do for the channel. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Side decking, what cards do you think, you know, we should be side decking right now? Things of that nature. Let's get the discussion going in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.